Hello class, this is Rebecca Castillo with Group Three's presentation addressing domestic violence on campus. About 1 in 5 college students say that they have been abused by an intimate partner, and nearly a third admit to having committed assault against their partner at some point in the previous year, according to the National Coalition Against Domestic Violence. Many don't realize how prevalent intimate partner violence can be on college campuses. Domestic violence is sadly all too common on campuses, and not enough is being done to address the issue. Domestic violence is a serious issue that unfortunately affects far too many students on campuses today. According to the National Domestic Violence Hotline, domestic violence is a pattern of behaviors used by one partner to maintain power and control over another partner in an intimate relationship. College-aged women between 16 through 24 have the highest per capita rate of intimate partner violence. My team and I believe this is a very important topic because we're all women who go to college and have been in relationships at some point during this time. We all have loved ones who have attended college or plan on going to college. And in order to address this issue, it's important that we understand the root of the problem.
So we come to the problem that what is domestic violence? And domestic violence is any act that includes rape, sexual assault, stalking, and physical harm to an intimate partner. So 1 in 4 women on college universities will become victims, and nearly 30% of these women end up being murdered due to the fact that there's no awareness. The root of the problems often is because of the environment that certain intimate partners grew up. There's many societal impacts, such as social media, which has become a predominantly effect on these day and ages, being how social media has such an impact in everyday lives. It is such a problem because colleges are no longer being giving awareness and are no longer seen as safe havens. It's predominantly occurring more on campuses than even off campus. And we are looking to find a better solution into advocating for these women and not alone college students.
What effect does domestic violence have on victims? Domestic violence victims can face ongoing and challenging effects such as physical, mental, and emotional abuse. The effect of this trauma can vary widely from person to person due to individual response to stress, age, and the frequency of the abuse. Some common effects of physical abuse are bruises on and around the eyes, red or purple marks around the neck, broken wrists, chronic fatigue, shortness of breath, and muscle tension. Another common factor of mental abuse are depression, anxiety, suicidal thoughts or attempts, low self-esteem, and questioning sense of oneself. Investigation also proved that another effect of emotional abuse are feeling unworthy, ability not to trust, unmotivated, and discouraged about the future. Because healing takes time, all these effects takes on the victims, and it just take away their joy, inner strength, and it puts fear in them. We propose a solution and discuss its most feasible reason and its benefits. One solution that we discuss and we think is the best is collaborating relationship among on and off campus organization. Most colleges and universities seek to approve service on advocacy for victims on domestic violence. This service may provide on campus on and off without victim advocacy and the program that is needed. These services can help ensure future physical safety as well as make them less mental and emotional harm caused by victims of domestic violence. It is important that campuses engage in practices that are effective so that there will be safety for students on campus and even off campus. Some helpful resources are 24 hours a day campus rescue response advocacy service and hotline, which campus members will feel comfortable getting information from. And then another one will be community resource build collaborating relationship between different campuses, offices, and off-campus community partners that respond to awareness of resource. Thus, knowledge of resource should be widespread so that it will help the students to be safe. And then we have the call to action telling the audience what exactly they should do. Domestic violence can be preventable, but we can do so if we take some steps. Some of these steps will help so that these women will not be in such position any longer. And some of these steps we can say are to promote healthy, respectful, and non-violent relationship. It's about time we teach our young people healthy relationship skills such as communication, effective managing their feelings, and then how to solve problems. If they can do all this and if we help each other, then we can prevent domestic violence.
When most people think about the college experience, what comes to mind are things like independence, maturity, responsibility, accountability, excellence, and of course, all of our future opportunities. However, one thing that doesn't come to mind is domestic violence. Most people would agree that domestic violence and violence against women within our society is wrong. Yet, on many college campuses, this abuse and this domestic violence behavior exists, and many incidents go unreported by women. Colleges have a social and moral responsibility to educate people and to help solve these social issues. Educational leaders can do more to educate their campus community about domestic violence on campus. Universities are responsible and must take the lead by putting policies into place that help protect our students, dedicate the necessary support resources for survivors, and hold all offenders accountable.